Here we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Okay. So, whoa, what were we doing on there?
Oh, well, I did this, but when I did it for a couple minutes, my wrist hurt.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be a little bit more,
Fast.
yeah, strengthening, right? So, what we do today, we'll do it from the kitchen now that we're from the kitchen line, but as controlled as we were doing it here, we should still be able to control our paddle face back and forward, you and me, from here, right? Because this is our normal kitchen line. Now, when we're doing this, it doesn't always have to be straight, right? People think, oh, you have to block with a straight face. So if you're blocking from here, people think like if you're looking, it has to be like that or this, right? Not always, right? So sometimes when you're getting a ball a little lower, the face has to be a little bit open, right here. But I can still volley straight with an open face, okay? So when you're turning like this and you're hitting a ball that's kind of like tape-ish, if you go too early, what happens? Into the net, right? So a lot of these tape balls here, yes, we're punching motion this way, but it's actually not as like square as you think, okay? So you're still hitting the center to go, you're still using the same back motion, but you're not always like that. Okay, so sometimes in this, you'll see when I give it to you, my face isn't always, it's not gonna be always open, like this, right? It's gonna be, I'm gonna volley it to you, but I will volley it sometimes in this position as the ball gets lower, but I'm still hitting it in the center where it still goes straight. See that? So I hit that last one like this, but it still went straight to you. Okay, if I turned it like this, I would have gone in the net. So as the ball goes higher, the more I can flatten out my face, so I can be a square on that, right? So if you try to do a straight face from here, and then the ball comes here and you do that, that's why you go in the net, okay? So you still want to do the straight forward, but as the face opens a little bit, now you have a little bit of that loft on it, but you're still going forward as a straight shot, as long as you don't go, what? Like that. Right? Now if you have a face open and you do this, yes, it will pop. Right? So you have to kind of cognitively be aware of your face angle, but punching still back to front. So your punching motion is back to front, but your face is not always closed. Okay? So you should kind of start realizing that as you're punching a ball. So if you're missing a lot of balls into the net, you're either early, which is not a bad thing, because you want to always hit the ball out in front of you. But the ball might have been too low where you caught it early and down, okay? Yeah, so you want to go flat, but the face open. Okay, so the lower the ball is, the less you turn that in, right? So if I gave you a ball right here, you don't, see how you have your face open, but you don't want to push forward, you want to push forward, just like you're punching it like this. So if you were punching the same way, high ball like this, that motion, you want to do that same motion with a little bit of an open face, straight, straight, straight. It's just we're changing the face angle, just so we don't do that, okay? So as the ball gets a little lower, that's why you can control the wall, because you're like, oh, if I do like this against the wall, what happens usually? It's going to go down, 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 right? So I have to be able to hit the ball a little bit so it's not going down my feet, more back at me. So it's straight, but see how my angle differs? I'm not hitting the wall like this. I'm hitting the wall like that.
So it goes up.
Yeah, but I'm still going, the ball's still going straight, right? But it's not going down, because if you're going down, the net's there, right? So we want to go straight across, okay? So when you're hitting it back to me, but see, go straight towards me though, okay? Straight towards me. Good. Keep it open, good. A little bit more. No, I mean like more through, okay? Until you lose control of the ball, right? Until we stop volleying, that's how you should be able to control your paddle, right? Good, there you go, through. Okay, so down you went up. Okay, so the lower the ball, eventually you want, So eventually when the lower the ball is, you want to be able to recognize it to do what? You would just reset it, yep. Right, so if the ball came low and we're doing this and it came lower to me, hit it a little bit lower. Okay, good, boom, boom, and then here, see how I do that? So you get used to seeing the ball at a lower spot and you'll just try to reset it a little bit. And then, yeah, right? So this will help you kind of realize the ball, even at the slow pace, when you get a lower ball that you can't punch or start losing control, then you just reset it. Reset, good. Punch, good. Punch, good. Reset. See, that one would be just a reset, right? Because now if you try to punch that from down there up, what would happen? Either way, you could just do this, right? You know how you reset with two hands sometimes? Okay. There you go. Good. Good. Go. Forward. There you go. Control that face. Good. So the only problem is that you can't get to, once you get used to this motion and you have your face open like this, you can't get used to going low to high.
That's
okay. Yes. As it gets lower, you start lifting up this way, right?
And I shouldn't. I should just.
Either just block, or that's where you'll hit what would be a reset, right? So you want to punch as much as high, as much as possible, kind of like tape high to yourself, all the way back. So as the ball's here, this is where I'll be a little bit open but straight. As it gets higher, I close my face a little bit, so now I can go a little bit down. So as the ball gets lower here, this will be more of a reset. So just think of it as if you just dropped your arm kind of just naturally. This is the ball that if you can start looking early, you'll just kind of like, ooh, I'm just gonna reset this, right? If not, you can be very aggressive and do what? Roll, right? But it's hard to do that if you're like boom, 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 and then try to roll it. It's tough, right? So usually, even when you watch pickleball in the firefights, mostly mainly the women, you'll see boom, 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 and then they do that because they reset it because it's here, right? So just be cognizant of your face angle as you open it up. That path angle still has to be straight back and through, or else it will pop. Okay? So as long as you keep your face angle open but go straight, you can hit a straight line even with an open face. Okay? Good. Good. See, both of our angles right now are open. See, but where are we going? Straight, right? So you see how my angle's not like that and yours is not like that either, but the ball is still going in a straight line because even though our face is open, we're still hitting it center straight, right? Because we're going straight back, straight through, but it's just an open face. So you can kind of keep, the ball doesn't go down, right? This is how you can control. So I haven't changed anything and you haven't changed either. So that's how you should kind of punch, right? So even if it's punch harder, watch, just punch a little bit, just like if you're countering me with the same kind of open face but back to front, you can keep it a little bit better, see? Good. So don't forward like this, just keep that face a little bit open and then just go forward and back. So that's how you can control the face going forward. There you go. Good. Go. Good. That one, high, what can you do? Yeah, that one you can flatten out your face and go a little bit forward, okay? So higher, the lower goes. Open. Yeah, see that? If you do this and go up, that's what's gonna happen. So if anything down here, remember the length of your arm, just let it sit. So if you're kind of looking, waiting here at the ball, like ready for them to drive it to you and they go down here and it comes down here, yes, perfect, right? Good. So you can see how you're resetting the ball here, that's fine, but don't push up. So if you're gonna reset, reset. So as soon as you recognize the ball is in just your arm length level, maybe you should just try to slice it, okay? If it's flat, then you go. Good. Good. Control. Good. No. Good. It's all right. Good. Reset. Good. So it's okay. Well, it has to be. I don't want it to be a reaction. Right now, it's a little reaction, right? You want to kind of be a little bit anticipated. So if you kind of see the ball dipping low, right, and you're kind of already receiving the ball here, there's no sense to go up. Might as well just do that if you're gonna slice it, right? Because you're already in that motion and arm length already. There's no need to do that, okay? But if it's straight to you, just go straight, right? Control that face. Go, good. Good. forward, forward, forward. There you go. There you go. Nice. See, now it's better, right? The balls aren't going all over the place. Right?
My elbow seems awkward.
Well, it's because you're trying to only do one hand and you're not moving, right? Eventually, when the ball is going, you want to try to stay less like this, and you'll be kind of moving more where you're keeping it in front of your body. Like if I was really doing it, I'm going to try to keep this ball in front of my body and at all times so I can hit the best shot, right? So I might move here, I might move here. Like if you start doing this, you can get away with it, but eventually you're gonna get caught because you're just, it's like a pendulum moving and you have to hit like the right spot, right? So you wanna move along with the inside of the ball. So if I move, there you go. Yeah, okay? Straightforward. Now, if you hit this shot right here, do you ever hit this shot? Because only reason I say you do that is because if you say your wrist is starting to hurt, it will help you. It will help you with the stability of your wrist, right? If this is gonna start giving you pain right here, then maybe you don't have to tense as much if you hit with your left hand, right? I have less pressure on my wrist than reaching out here and doing this. So if that started to give you pain, you don't want to keep on doing it, that's fine. And you can kind of use both where you're kind of hitting the same. Now the same thing, when the angle is this high, it's the same thing as doing this, right? I'm just not as in front of me because you're doing two hands, and it's hard. You don't hit the ball as far as in front like you do with one, right? I can reach here. Two hands, you're gonna hit a little bit more closer to your body, but the angle of the face should still be the same. So if I do too close and it's low, it's the same result. It's gonna go into the net. So it has to be a little open, and I just control that open face and just push forward. Just like how you were doing with one. So the same thing as one, instead of here with a little open face, I do. So the contact point goes from here to here. And then this is your new kind of zone that here. So you kind of set your face open, right? And then you just push. And then if the ball goes high, same thing. Just like you close down, you go here, you close down and you go down. The ball comes down into your arms, you just sit here and kind of even just let it hit. Okay?
Right, but if I use two hands, it kind of, I think I'm going to hit it too hard. And I have a, 30% kind of loose?
Yeah.
If I use two hands,
So you have a looser right hand.
it's going to be so tight that
No. Okay, let me make sure I see that. No, you don't need to have it as tight.
I know, but
No, this grip pressure is gonna be the same. This one's gonna be just like a support, right? Like look how loose this is on my grip. This is still like I'm regularly punching, right? So I'm just literally still doing a right. When I'm blocking this way, it's still mostly right hand. This is just stability. Until I go over the top is where I squeeze my left hand for the top spin, okay? Let's try a couple of those, okay? Here we go, yes. Good, okay? Again, it's okay, here we go. I just wanna see your power face. Keep it a little open, don't be square and push through. Good, again, more. Two. There you go. Control that face, good. Two. Let that left arm kind of give you that support so you don't need to be as wristy, right? So now you're using more of your arms and here to kind of push forward, right? So then if the ball comes a little bit more left, you turn shoulders in, right? You don't need to always be square shoulders and do this. Okay? You see the difference? If you're always going to be square and try to go like this, you're gonna lose spot on a lot of the stuff, right? With this one, you want to be a little bit more on the side. So as that ball is coming to me, my shoulder shifts a little bit, right? And then I'm out here. So if I were to hit this one hand, it almost would look more like this. This is how it would look if my body position was like a two hand and I was hitting one. I'm hitting the ball like that, except I'm here. Okay? So instead of staying straight forward like I do one like this, I'm a little bit more open with my shoulders so I can see my face being a little bit like this, and then I'm just kind of bunting it over with a little bit open face but straight. Okay? So now you have two hands to control this face and really get it to go wherever you want it to go. Okay? Good. 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 There you go. So the side, there you go. Turn your shoulders. Shoulders, good. So when you go side, you don't want to reach here with open shoulders. Don't be afraid to turn a little bit. It doesn't have to be a lot, but just so if you should have enough turn where you see your paddle face open and flat. So if you can't look down and see this angle along the kitchen line, then you're not turning your shoulders enough. Okay, so you don't want to be in the front like this, hitting like that. I want to be hitting a little bit like this. So if I line up my paddle with the kitchen line with a little bit of that open, I should be hitting, so see how my shoulders are a little bit turned, right? But my face is going here. So it allows me to keep on doing this. So then if it comes in front of me, you know, I can just bunt it. Okay, so you gotta have a little bit more support in that area too when the ball's coming faster and you're low, you're just like, oh, okay, boom. Okay? Good. Good. It's okay. Here we go again. Turn. Good. Good. Keep that face angle up and then just go forward. Good. Forward. Good. Good. There you go. Control. Good. Again. Side. Good. So I want you to turn just a little bit more. Yes. Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna go in the kitchen.
So feet straight, and I want you to turn your body a little bit open. Right there. So when you're like that, see how your face is even with the kitchen line? Line up again. More. So you're not even with the kitchen line. You're ahead of the kitchen line. So as you turn your shoulders more left, now you're even with the kitchen line. See? So see how you're even, and now you're straight going this way. Okay. If you're doing this, you're too much out in front, right? So you want to be more on the side. Okay? So as it's coming here, you do this. Okay?
So always take it here.
A little bit. It's going to be anytime you use two hands, it's going to be a little bit more on the side of you. Okay? Because it's a natural position, right? If you do two hands like this, that's not a natural position, right? This is a natural position for one hand. This is a natural position for two hands. So it's on the side. Okay, so if you're doing side. So when I'm hitting to you, I'm actually like facing that way. You should be facing this way. Our paddle should be facing each other. Okay? That's how open your shoulders should feel when you're using a two hand, because it's not in front of you. So when we're opposite right now, see how we're both a little bit, you're facing a little bit that way, I'm facing a little bit this way, and our paddles is facing each other. So we should be able to hit this back and forth to each other without doing that. You got it? Okay? All right, here we go. Okay? Paddle to paddle. You got it. Here we go. Paddle. Good. Paddle. This one right here. Go a little bit more so you're ending up the ball over here. So I'm hitting to your paddle. So I'm trying to line our paddles up on the side of us so it's easier for us to hit in the line. But we have to be staggered, right? It's not like we're in front of each other like this way, because this is one hand. Two hand, it'd look more like we're staggered this way because our paddles are here, but our body position's a little bit off center because it's on the left of us, right? So really, it's gonna look like this when we're drilling, because I want my face to be with your face, but we're doing two hands, right? So instead of being right in front of each other like this, because this is how we hit our body shot, two hand we're hitting on the side, so we should be staggered in our thing. Good. Good. Again. Push through. Good. Okay. Go. Okay. A little bit more. Turn through. Keep that face towards this paddle right here. Yeah, this paddle. There you go. There you go. There you go. So now you're not pushing open. You're kind of pushing through to. Yeah, just into my paddle here, right? So then we can go back and forth. Here we go. Go. Good. Turn your shoulder. Good. There you go. See how you're spacing? Good. Find your sweet spot, right? What is the good spot you'll be hitting now when the ball's here, right? So see how you're moving like that? That's how cognate you want to be, because this is your sweet zone away from your body. It's not that. Just like how you punch here, this is your sweet spot. It's not this. So your sweet spot for two-hand is on a little bit of the side. So when you move, you're trying to keep this swing path as your main. Okay? Good. Okay, here we go. Good. Good. Yeah? It's okay. Here we go. Center contact. Good. Good. Nice. Go. Good. A little harder. See if you can control it. A little harder. Good. Push. Push. Good. Push. There you go. Okay?
But those that are short, you still can't do a two-handed. I should try to do one-handed.
If it's short, you have to reach,
Yeah.
or when it bounces.
When it's short like that.
It deep.
If it's short, I should let it bounce it.
Yeah, short hop.
I shouldn't try to
No.
reach it with
So the most you should reach with two hand is your length of your hand here, like this. Anything other than that, you should just let it short hop or let it bounce. So if it's coming to your head like this, and you're doing boom, 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 and it comes here, you kind of just use that to kind of brace yourself and just let it hit off the paddle. Because you'll get more control, right? If you were to just do this and hit this, you can actually take control of it. Watch. Just let it hit your paddle. No, just let it hit. Okay? Just let it hit the sweet spot and don't push. Okay? Even less. Good. Even less. Good. See, if the harder I hit, the less you do. So even your right hand has to be a little less now, right? It's gonna be just barely hitting the face. Let your hand and paddle absorb the ball. Good. 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 Okay? Just let it hit, even more so. Boom, perfect. The lower it gets, that's what you do. Right, so if it's coming down here, same thing.
My grip has to be really loose.
If you're realizing it's down here, yes, it has to be loose. If you're gonna swing, it can be tight. But if these balls are what you're talking about, yes, it'll be loose. Just block it in. See how much it goes? Good. Okay, just let it hit. Just let it hit. There you go. It's almost like you're like just kind of here and just find the middle spot so it just hits the ball and it goes over. You don't even have to push. Because even if I hit at this pace, watch, don't even push. Just try to concentrate on just letting it hit the center and watch it pop off your paddle. See, that didn't hit center though. Center, pop off, perfect. If you don't move and hit center and then you hit center and push, that's what happens. So if you used to hit center, then all you have to do on a faster ball going down, you're just gonna leave it there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, what? Yeah. Don't push, just hit center. Don't push. See? Don't push, just let it hit. Good. This is how you block with two hands. Okay? So that's how you would do. So that's what you could do in mid-court with two hands. You just sit there and you just kind of bunt away. So if you took like 2 steps back, and I did the same thing, you don't have to push hard because I'm probably hitting the ball harder. So it's probably just the same, just getting the contact in center and the ball will pop off. See? It could be less. Good. Just get the ball to touch the ball here without pushing and you'll be fine. See? Good. Good. You're still pushing a little bit, so you're not trusting that the ball is gonna pop. There we go. Good. If you just hit center, the ball will pop off this pace right here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hit center.
Nope. See? Perfect. Perfect. It's all right. Didn't hit. You're a little off center. Good. Center is the key. Anything with this bunting is the center is the key because you're not slicing it. You're not like pushing it. You're literally using their pace against you and just bunting it in. So when you're here and you see these balls roll, that's what you do. Yep. That one you push, right? Okay. So this one, just see if the ball can die off your paddle. So just place it. So if you were just doing a drill where you were just place your paddle there, that's how it should feel like. Okay. Don't push at all. Just place it there. Good. Place it. Good. It's all right. Place it. Good. 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 So this is all about foot movement. So I go little one, what do you do? Do you do this or do you do this? If the ball goes a little left of you. Yeah, you should be. So when you're in this one, you should be looking to go. Right? So I can keep the center of gravity. I'm not doing this.
What if I do one hand?
If you do one hand, yeah, you can.
Still take it in.
I would say it's a little bit, you have to push a little bit, like slice, because it's stable. But you can just bunt it with one. You can just do that, but it's just, you don't have as much stability, right? So you kind of have to push with it with one. That's what I would do with one, okay? Good. Nice. So this is all about just getting your base, right? When you're doing resets like this, where you're not like slicing and kind of using their pace, a lot of it is kind of like your lower body, and you're absorbing with your upper body, and your lower body is kind of your stability. So if you have a firm one and you're just like a solid wall with the right angle, you don't have to do much with your upper body at all. Sometimes it's just like, I'm here, and I'm not even moving my arms sometimes. It's my legs that are kind of like a little bit of that give, right? So it's either this, or sometimes you can kind of give with your arms. Once you get the real feel with it, you can kind of be like, oh, it's coming a little bit harder. So you can kind of give in like this. Just like how you slice this, you have to kind of take the pace off the ball. It's the same thing. If someone's hitting hard on me, I have to learn how to kind of absorb the pace of the ball. But without absorbing the pace of the ball, it has to be a lot center.
It has to be center.
It has to be center. Because the consistency, if you're not hitting center, you might push the next time because you were perfect form, and then it hit here and it just died. You're like, oh, the next one I got to push. And then you're going to hit center and it's going to pop. So instead of doing shot per shot, it's better to get used to just trying to get really stable with your body and see if we can just get that consistency of the ball hitting. Even if it's like short sometimes, I just rather you get there and be like, oh, I hit that. The ball was perfect here, right? Should I have pushed that? Or sometimes the slower they hit, obviously the more you have to push. The less they hit, the less you have to do. Okay? The harder I hit, the less you do. As long as it hits center, yeah, loosen, a little bit more absorb, like a spring, right? You want to kind of absorb the ball coming in, right? Because even if you were to just place this and not hit it hard, the ball's going to pop, whether you want to do it or not. Okay? So if I hit it like this, see how it's going to pop, and you didn't do anything.
I did.
But if I change the pace like this, see? It's all based on my pace of the ball. So if you kind of start reading it, the harder I hit, the less you do. If I do this, you have to push a little bit. See? Because it's less pace, right? You have to push a little bit. Good. But then if I give you more pace, just stay there. Good. Good. Just make sure you get the center of the ball.
Now like the center.
It just popped on you. Was that center?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like
Nope. Good. Perfect. That's a perfect shot. Good. See, the harder I hit, the softer. You might have to push on this one. See? So sometimes when I hit softer, it's not even the same trajectory. So sometimes you have to wait for the ball, and as you wait for the ball drops a little lower. So that's why sometimes the first two, it will hit perfect here, and then I take the pace off, and you're waiting for it, and it might hit down here, and then you'll just hit the bottom of the paddle. So the slower the ball is and the lower the ball, you might have to kind of push up a little bit. But it's okay to push up on those. Why? Why is it okay to push up on balls that are slowly rolled to you instead of like hard?
Well, because you don't have to take the pace off.
Yeah. You have to do your own power now, right? Right? So, but if I hit it hard, you don't have to do your own power. You have to actually take off power. Okay? So if I'm rolling the ball like this soft because I'm trying to get at your feet, you're gonna have to generate that speed because I know you're right there and I don't wanna give you a flat ball because if you were to attack me, you would just swing away. So I'm gonna try to get it by your knees area. So you might have to push it, right? Yeah, like that. But if I wanna attack you when you're there and try to keep you, then I'll go hard. See the difference. Now if you push that, it pops, right? So that's gonna come along as you get more comfortable with this type of shot. So you can adjust as you see them hitting it to you, right?
Do you do the same thing when someone smashes the ball at you?
What?
If someone smashes the ball
So you can have this on the video. Go smash the ball at me. Roll it like you would at the kitchen. Okay?
like overhead smash.
No, but it's just overhead smash. No one can get it. But if I drop this ball and you attack me, okay, try to hit it past me here. Okay, I'll give you a dead ding. Just roll it.
Got it.
See what I'm saying? I'm getting there right here. Sometimes it's like if I react because if I go up, but your ball is soft, so you're not catching it, right? The more you hit, the harder you hit on these ones, like you're driving at, I just push it. Okay? Again, right? So if you're aiming at me and trying to keep me back, then that's what I'm gauging from you, right? I give you a softball, it's a dead ding, you're just gonna rip it. I just wanna just get in. That's too high, you do it again, get in. Okay? So even if I hit that high, I step back a little bit and then you ripped it again and now I'm in a better opportunity.
What if someone goes like this?
Well, I mean, you do, right? Even if you hit it high like this,
Yeah.
go. Hit it to me. Go. Right? That's tough because it's going what? High to low, right? Why can the firefight be obtained when we're going straight back and forth? Even if it's fast. Because it's going flat. As soon as I pop up and you slam it, I can't get it, right? Same thing here, right? If I put a ball here, I can't really do anything about this, right? If you pop it up. Because you're gonna go try to down my feet. So I would have to try and catch it out of the air and I'm gonna be getting hit by the ball, right? So I can't help a slam. You shouldn't just give them a ball to slam. That's more of my advice to counter a slam is just don't give them a ball to slam.
Okay, but what if it's your partner that does that?
Well, then change partners.
Then-
Oh, you might not be able to put that out there. If my partner is getting me slammed on, I'm not playing with them.
But okay, if you get a slam.
Okay, if I get a slam, I will try to play it off the bounce. Okay? Yeah, so if I gave you this, and then if you try to keep me back from there, I just want to get it below your shoulders so you can't keep slamming at me, right? So there's one way you can do it. Does this pan out to the hole? Yeah, pans out. Okay. So when you slam here, I'll give you a ball to slam at me. Okay? Oh shoot, I pop it up. Boom. Okay? Boom. You're still slamming at me. I'm trying to get in. Okay? Trying to get in. Working my way. See, now it's forcing you to do what? Okay? So that's one way. I try to reset your slam. There's another way to do it. This is the other way. Okay? Hold on. Okay? Go. This. Hit it back at you. So if I know you're gonna hit straight down at me, and I can hit this back, so you punch it back to me, then I can get in too. So you don't always need to be like, oh, I gotta dig it like right here. If someone hits this, I'll just back up and try to hit it at you, yeah. If I can. Because if I get you to punch the ball back, it's almost like I just hit a drive at you, you blocked it, and then I'm coming in. So if I pop it up and you slam it at me, see? So that if you can do that, that means you're back there waiting for it and the ball is bouncing to you where you can do it.
You hit it at full
Yeah, I just try to drive it. Not full, I'm just trying to drive it flat.
Do you have to hit it full if it's on off a slam?
No, I just try to hit it soft. Like not, I just try to hit it flat. Right? Okay? Again. So if I give you a ball to hit, right? If I give you this ball to hit, put it away. Ah! Again. Again. Like that. Right, I tried that one because I was a shirt, so I just tried to pop it up again. And that one you put down, this time I was able to get it, so I hit it.